志愿吗？学校停在这里。
She like the feeling of the class. Okay, so the classes are better here. I also like this school. I think it's very interesting because it's on a mountain. So, really rainy. So you're from Danshui and
中和
Zhonghe. Okay, I know.
泸州
Luzhou. So
Okay. No?
yeah, the yellow line, yellow
Yeah.
yellow MRT. Because I also work at a bushiban in Xintian Temple. Xintian Temple.
行
天
天宫
宫。
Yeah. Xintian Temple Station. There's a cram school. Cram school is bushiban. And so that's on the yellow line. So I always either take the MRT to Huilong or Luzhou. And either one you can get. So that's how I know. So do you have any questions or anything you want to talk about? Anything.
How old are you?
21.
Oh.
So, in America, when we are 18, we leave home and go start our lives. So maybe we go to college, maybe we go traveling. I went to college and I graduated and then I came here to Taiwan. So I'm very happy to be here. But what was I gonna say? We also married very early. My classmates, there are 5 classmates who are married, and 2 classmates married when they were 18. So in the US, you can't marry until you're 18. So if you're 18, you have to sign, your parents have to sign. But my mom, she was married when she was 23, and my grandma when she was 18 too. Because my grandma at that time, there was the, do you know Vietnam? It's a country, Vietnam. Let me see if I can find it here. So Vietnam is here. Vietnam. Here. Yeah, Vietnam. At that time, the US and Vietnam were fighting. So my grandfather had to go be a soldier. So my grandmother and him quickly married because she was sad and she wanted him to quickly come back. So, but he came back and they had my mom and my 2 uncles. So it's good. Let's see. Yeah, the Vietnam. Where is it here? The Vietnam War. My grandfather drove a tank. So it's not a car, but it's a little like a car, but the outside is really hard, so bullets can't go through. And so my grandfather, he drove the tank, and he got sick. And so he had weird things on his face. And so the doctor in Vietnam said he had to go home. So he was very lucky. He got to go home. Any other questions?
Why do you want to come to Taiwan?
I came to Taiwan when I was 16 to be an exchange student. And when I came to Taiwan, I was very nervous and I didn't know anything about Taiwan. And so I was nervous, I was scared, and I got to, because I was an exchange student, I went to a high school in Taiwan, Jinho. Yeah. And my teacher was very, very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. And my classmates were also very friendly. And we spent a lot of time together. And so I felt very happy and very welcome. And I got to see many places in Taiwan and learn about the culture. And I just love it. So I came back again. And that's how I met my husband, is when I came back. Very happy. And I will probably be here forever. Probably. So I'm happy here. I love Taiwanese people. I think they're all very interesting, they're all very friendly. And I think it's the way of living here is very comfortable. Very comfortable. There's not a lot of pressure. The only thing is the apartments or houses in Taiwan are really, really expensive. Really expensive. Yeah, so we live with my husband and my father-in-law. Father-in-law is a husband's father. So he's my husband's father. So we live with him together. Yeah. So happy family. And we are hoping maybe next year or after next year to have kids. So not too early. Not too early. We married last August. We got married. So still new together. So what do you think about getting married? Do you think what?
28.
28? 28? I know many girls in Taiwan want to marry later. Why? Why marry later?
Because married. No free.
Oh, there's no freedom. Yeah, you have to cook and...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then baby busy.
Yeah, very busy. Yeah, I understand. So you want more time to be free and become a woman, right? Yeah, that's something I noticed, is that many families in Taiwan, if a girl gets married, she has to take care of the house, cook, clean, take care of the grandma, grandpa, take care of the dad, the mom, and baby. But now I see many girls are waiting, or they will work instead. So not as many women are staying home. More women are working. So I think that's a good thing, to help work and be an independent woman. I also love working. For me, if I spend my life learning, I want to be able to use what I learned. And how can I use what I learned if I can't work? So, especially if I go to college, you spend so much money on college, and then after you don't work, it doesn't make sense. So I want to work. So I told my husband, I said, you need to support me. I want to work. Even though we're married and you think I should stay at home and cook and clean and take care of the house, I want to work. And so in the US, men and women are equal. Before, it was like Taiwan. The woman stays at home, cooks, cleans, but I think it's very lonely. Yeah. Very lonely. So, and boring, right? Some women like it. Some women in the US will stay home. But for me, I like to work. I like feel success. So, some women are different, but I told my husband, if we marry, I want to work. So, his grandma is not too happy about me working, but that's because they have a different way of thinking, right? The older generation thinks should stay home and work. The younger generation thinks, nope, we want to go work. So Brian's sister works too, so that's okay. Do any of you work now? Work?
没有工作。那个
Coffee shop.
Coffee shop. Where?
公馆
Gongguan. Eh? Which one?
5 cents coffee。
5 cents. I've never gone to that one. I like going to coffee shops in Shida. Shida coffee shops are good. I like, there's a new coffee shop called Oven Coffee on, I don't know where. But actually many foreigners like to go to coffee shops to talk or to learn, study, or do homework or something, play on the computer, because we don't like sitting in our rooms. We think it's boring. And coffee shops are they feel really relaxing. And for me, I go to a coffee shop to Skype my mom and dad, because I think I feel more relaxed. But coffee shops are good. Coffee shops in the US, very expensive. Very expensive. Starbucks, so expensive. Oh no. We have many different coffee shops, but I think they're all too expensive. Too expensive. So I like coffee shops in Taipei, because I feel they're more relaxing, and the people, the workers are more friendly. Like in the US, some workers, they have a bad attitude. They're always, oh, here's your coffee. And so I really like workers in Taiwan because they're very respectful to the client. So I think that's important. I used to work at a coffee shop too. And my co-workers, the people who worked with me, were always, oh, I don't want to do this, and always unhappy. And so when a customer would come in, they would treat the customer bad. So it's not very good. So I like to always smile. Even if I feel I'm tired, you have to smile. So that's important. Let's see, what else? So what do you guys want to talk about?
Do you like eat Thai food?
I like some foods. Some foods like stinky tofu. No. No. My dad really likes stinky tofu. He came to Taiwan to visit me when I was an exchange student, and we went to Danshui to walk and buy things. And he wanted to eat stinky tofu. Yeah, they put some stuff in there, and it was barbecue. And my dad ate it, and he's, oh, it's cheese. So he likes stinky tofu, but I can't. The only stinky tofu I can is fried. Fried stinky tofu, where they use oil. So it's more, the smell isn't so bad. But the worst stinky tofu is in soup. Stinky tofu soup. Oh. Very, very strong smell. I can't do it. But my favorite foods, I love teppanyaki, is tiebansao. I love, but that's Japanese. I really like shendan tofu. Shendan tofu.
是蛋豆腐。
It's Hakka, 客家.
客家.
Yeah, it's a like Hakka food. My husband, his father is Hakka, so they eat a lot of Hakka food. And I've never had salted eggs before, but it's good. If you add it to tofu, it's good. If you just eat it, a salted egg, oh no, too salty. I really like 半条.
板条。
And curry, gari.
咖喱。
There's a Gongguan, there's a really, really, really good gari place, restaurant called Coco. Oh, I love. Because they have a something like corn and cream, and it's fried, and you add that to the curry, and you can choose how hot, like 1 to 10. I always choose 2. Just a teeny tiny bit. But my husband always goes for 8 or 9. He loves hot. I can't. Actually, I can't eat hot or spicy because I have a problem here. So I can't. But my husband loves spicy. What else do I like? I really like pot stickers. Pot stickers. 锅贴. With doujiang. Yeah. There's a store. This way.
它放云皮吗？
I can't remember the
豆浆。
name. Yeah, there's doujiang and guotie, and oh, so good. The soy milk, because doujiang is soy milk. The soy milk in America does not taste good. It's like not very fresh. And in Taiwan, you make it fresh. They make it fresh every day, so I think it tastes very good. Some places, so. Some places, so. I like, what else do I like? Anything that is cute. Anything that is cute. Like, 地瓜球. Oh, it's really, really, really good. It's sweet potato, and then they fry the outside like a little ball.